Over 24 million people in the Sahel region of Africa are in need of emergency food assistance as the nutrition and food security situation deteriorates. Acute malnutrition in this region affects around 6 million children under the age of 5, of whom 1.4 million require immediate treatment for severe acute malnutrition. Moderate acute malnutrition leads to rapid weight loss, and if left untreated can lead to severe acute malnutrition or even death. There is a significant amount of evidence on which types of humanitarian programming can treat malnutrition. However, there is very little to no rigorous evidence on what works to prevent and treat this type of malnutrition in fragile and conflict-affected settings. To address this evidence gap, 3IE supported impact evaluations of 4 World Food Program nutrition and food security programs in Chad, Mali, Niger, and Sudan. The findings and lessons from these impact evaluations were synthesized to inform programs and policies aimed at addressing malnutrition. These studies provide lessons on implementing impact evaluations in humanitarian settings where aid cannot be randomized. The synthesis offers recommendations to improve operational efficiency and coverage of the programs in the Sahel. In Chad, the blanket supplementary feeding program prevented the incidence of moderate acute malnutrition among children during the period between harvests, particularly when access to malnutrition treatment programs was poor. The number of Sudanese children at risk of malnutrition reduced when food-based prevention programming was combined with the program to treat moderate acute malnutrition. Interestingly, programs not aimed at addressing malnutrition, such as the Food Assistance for Assets program in Niger, significantly reduced the incidence of moderate acute malnutrition. Nutrition outcomes improved for those households living in close proximity to conflict in Mali, particularly when there were 2 forms of food assistance: general food distribution and school feeding. As humanitarian agencies work to improve food security and increase people's access to nutritious diets in these Sahelian countries, this synthesis offers answers to what works for preventing and treating malnutrition in humanitarian settings. Visit 3ieimpact.org to read the paper and the impact evaluations.